Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And now the Lakers starting group. Marquis Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Aldridge in at the center. Now here's Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Brown against Caldwell-Pope. Brown feeling out a bit. Irving can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Irving passes to Durant. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Schroeder outside. Goes up on the high post. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in his last outing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And stolen by Drummond. Schroeder with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
Lakers leading by 6. To the paint, and stolen by Aldridge. Irving against Schroeder. Irving passes to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kuzma against Harris. Drummond in the post. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Free throw good, Drummond. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Irving passes to Durant. Los Angeles leading by 6. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from KD. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count that one.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Here's Schroeder, and yes, it's good. Schroeder's got 6 points.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Irving against Schroeder. Brown trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Back to Schroeder. Fires from the line. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Brown outside. Outside, KD. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Irving missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Free throw drops for KD.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Griffin with the steal. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second chance points since the All-Star break. In third, the Nets.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. I mean, and particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And it's tied up with that one. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And Matthews gets it to go.
And Matthews streaks down the floor. Fantastic score in the open court. He can get to the rim or hurt you with the 3.
Pass to KD. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Horton Tucker. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Brooklyn. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A quick look at some of the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Offensive rebound. Harold. Jordan with some nice D.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Durant. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Good work there as it goes. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And that one's good, Caruso. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
A nice shot by KD.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Outside Matthews. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Gasol.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Here's Chiosa. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. And it's good for 2. KD's got 21.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Chiosa. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Durant. Rebound by Harrell.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Caruso, defended by Durant.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Inside. Here's Harrell. Off target with the jump hook. And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 9. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So, I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Marc Gasol, Matthews out there with Harrell, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. Here's Caruso. Down low. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And he makes the first. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Lakers trail by 11. And stolen by Jordan. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
Big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Caruso, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the Lakers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Drummond finds Schroeder. They shoot again. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now here's Irving. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And taken away by Brown. To the inside. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's Morris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Irving. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Irving.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Nice D from Aldridge.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He isn't afraid to go at defenders.
A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
Well, you've got to be conscious of where Irving is because he's consistent in getting the ball in the basket.
Now Schroeder, they've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. That's going to send Dennis Schroeder to the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going to
Seattle,
Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
And Harris drops them both. And here's Schroeder. He's got 13. Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Schroeder. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Harris outside. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Kuzma outside. Drummond trying to get himself free. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Kuzma. Now here's Irving. He's got 8. Outside Aldridge. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Lakers. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 15. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
At the line for 2.
first one falls. Schroeder hits them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers trail by 10. Aldridge trying to break free. Here's Drummond, and the lead is down inside single digits. Drummond's got 10.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Harris misses.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And good that time. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Aldridge kicks to Irving. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Schroeder finds Kuzma. The putback. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Nets leading by 7. Brown outside. Moving against Schroeder. Rebound the Lakers. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Kuzma. Griffin dishes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 17. And Brown over to help. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Johnson in for Bruce Brown. Irving passes to Johnson. The 11-footer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Nets lead by 9.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Johnson. Schroeder outside. Irving with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Durant from the arc. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Harris. The pass to Harrell. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Chioza's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Matthews is checked in. On defense, Brooklyn. At one point, they led by 16. Down low, 6 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
On the wing, Johnson. Jordan kicks to KD.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game break wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Here's Chiozza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Gasol, no good. Nets leading by 9. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant, wide open, he fires. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 27 points. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Matthews. No good from outside.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
KD drives in. Over to the left wing. Chiozza. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Durant. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Here's Harris. And the shot goes down. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter. 32 seconds left in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Matthews. The tray. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Chiozza scanning the floor. He kicks to Harris. With 2 seconds left. Got it off in time.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it's inspiring to watch Kevin Durant play. Coming back from an Achilles, and he hasn't lost a step. He has his team right where it needs to be.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. Irving is out there with Brown, and it's Durant, then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Caldwell Pope against Brown. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. And the shot goes in. Kuzma's got 6.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Lakers. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. It's good. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Irving against Schroeder. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. Schroeder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Irving with the bounce pass. Knocks it loose and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Here's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the first one at the line is good. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn leading by 10. To the middle. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now here's Schroeder. 24 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Schroeder hits them both. Nets leading by 10. Outside Irving. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Schroeder against Irving, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Morris outside. Here's Kuzma. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Kuzma's got 9.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Brown dishes to Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Lakers trail by 11. Drummond with it. He's got 12. It's Kuzma penetrating. Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And it's Brown missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Nobody near Schroeder. Morris inside, guarded by Harris. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. Durant feeling it out a bit. Lock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Griffin's checked in for Harris. Durant hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 26. They double him with Irving. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by KD. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving double team. Inside, Aldridge. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Schroeder. That one goes in. Schroeder's got 28 points for the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Aldridge finds Irving. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Schroeder against Irving. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Schroeder.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Griffin. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Schroeder passes to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Durant trying to break free. does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Here's Kuzma. Kept alive. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Drummond.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Irving's shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Andre Drummond. Harrell comes in for Morris. Matthews, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. Enzo Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's the pass to Chioza. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Caruso. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
For Los Angeles, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Nets leading by 7. Chioza. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Schroeder kicks to Harrell. Lakers passing it around. Here's Caruso. And Griffin sends it back. Johnson attacking. Makes it off the glass. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Schroeder passes to Matthews. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Horton Tucker's checked in. Shot from the inbound, and no good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Pass to Caruso. Kicks it to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The league's stingiest teams. The Lakers second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Now here's Durant. He has 35. To the paint. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by KD. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lakers trail by 13. Outside Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. Gasol against Johnson. Gasol, no good. The Nets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marc Gasol. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Tyler Johnson taking 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Caruso to stop the drought. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Jordan. Johnson, a wide open look. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Johnson's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Lakers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
At the numbers for Durant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
That one falls.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Chiozza with the floater, and the shot is good. Durant's got 37.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Caruso. And the 3 off target.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Chiozza. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 18. Caldwell Pope left side. Matthews against Griffin. It's Matthews on the wing. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Gasol, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. There's a check in for the Nets. Nets leading by 18. Here's Chiozza. Jordan up top. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Here's Caruso to the right side. Harrell down low. He's against Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Johnson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers trail by 20. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Caldwell Pope. Harrell is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point. Bounce pass Harrell. Here's Morris, and it's blocked by Jordan. Johnson outside. For 3. Caruso grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting about 42% so far. Looking to get back on track here. He kicks it to Harrell. The pass to Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. Caruso, no good. Nets leading by 20. Chioza's shot is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. That shot off the mark. Good D by Jordan. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Double team on Aldridge. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got his 4th assist in this one. Harris has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Caruso looking for an opening. Caldwell Pope against Harris.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Passes to Chioza. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Matthews. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Harrell. Over Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Harris outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Brooklyn on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
One shot.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Inside, here's Brown. Count it, good.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Hostess Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And there's the pass to Luau. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Aldridge, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Aldridge.
Well, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat who doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. Passes it to McLemore. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving to the left wing. Here's Horton Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Schroeder missing. The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Brown kicks to Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Schroeder. Now McLemore. Pass to Horton Tucker. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. To the middle, here's Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to McKinney. Shoots over Brown. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Luwawu. Antetokounmpo defending, and Luwawu gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Irving. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Schroeder. Drains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Horton Tucker. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Schroeder passes to McLemore. Nice D from Aldridge. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the inside, Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's McKinney. Brooklyn with the rebound. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown taking 2 shots.
Two.
First free throw is good. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Brown drops them both. And here's Schroeder. And the pass to Horton Tucker. Yep, it counts.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown outside. Over in the corner, Green. And the Nets miss again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Tipped away. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. They get it back. Here's Luwawu. Lays it up and banks it in. Luwawu's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Count it. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Back to Schroeder. Passes it to McLemore. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Luwawu. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Schroeder missing. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Irving double team. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 30 points.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
Here's Schroeder. That one's off, still out of sync. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And it's Schroeder missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Brown. Down low, here's Claxton, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now, here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. And Irving comes to help. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Schroeder.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Lakers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Moving against Schroeder. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McKinney. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Luwawu. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.